Hi, everybody. Hope you had a great week. I did not have a good week. I'm tired of this year, 2020. I'm tired of it, and I am stepping back. I'm resetting. I'm reflecting the last month and a half and just looking at my actions, my reactions, what I've done, what has worked, what hasn't worked. When you're dealing with someone who has a substance use disorder, life could be pretty crazy. I've learned that when I'm dealing with that, with the addiction, and with someone who has their own set of rules, I look and I see that I'm sometimes driven by those rules. Well, I'm making a change. I'm resetting. As of today, I've reset. I am no longer going by somebody else's rules, somebody else's agenda, somebody else's schedule. I am going by my schedule. I am not going to arrange my schedule to work for somebody else. I'll let you know how that works. I feel that I need to reset everything, even the mindfulness. And, I say one day at a time, 1 minute at a time. I'm going 1 second at a time. When I reflect on the last month and a half, and I step out of the vortex. Here's the vortex. There's the month and a half of craziness. I was right in the middle of it, and my head was spinning, watching everything go round, and I felt like everything was out of control. And when I take myself out of the vortex and I'm on the outside and I'm watching, I change my perspective. I change it, the whole view changes it. I think, wow, that is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. The last 24 hours have been pretty crazy. It's been out of everyone's control, and I refuse to allow that to drive me. I refuse to work towards doing things in fear, because when you do it in fear, you do things hastily and you don't do your due diligence and you get sucked in. I'm not going to be sucked in. I'm staying on the outside. I'm going to look in. I'm going to pick what's important to me, and I'm going to work on that. I am going to do what fills me up, and I'm going to work on this. So I am Control Alt deleting everything. I am starting fresh as if it was January 1st. I know there's something therapeutic about changing the calendar, a new year, a new beginning. Well, this 2020, the vision has been a bit foggy. So I'm going to take my blinders off, and I am going to sit and reflect on what didn't work. When I figure it out, I'm going to make change. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So I'm going to work on what I have control over, and that is me. That is how I do things, how I make my decisions, how I react to things. I know I'm going off in a tangent, but I need to share this because it helps me reflect over the last month and a half. And when something's not working, we need to change it. As mindful as I am, as aware as I am, and as much as I take care of me, there's still work to be done. Because as things continue to hit you, do you ever get to that point where it's like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? It's like, seriously, am I being tested? Is there a camera? Can anything else go wrong? What's going on? Well, you know what? I think I'm being tested, and I am determined to pass with flying colors, with honors. I'm going to be an honor student because next week I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know how I change things and the effects. So I've reset, Control Alt Delete everything else. I've changed my perspective on things so I could see it from a different angle. And I am going to not make hasty decisions. I am not going to live in fear. I am not going to live in desperation. I'm going to live in the light. And I am going to trust in the flow of the universe. And I am going to do what I need to do for me and for my family. And it will be on my schedule, on my time, without it always being an emergency, because it really isn't an emergency. That was a mouthful. I thank you all for your support. Please stay tuned. I'll let you know how the week goes with my reset. And I am going to keep that spirit to live. I wish you all lots of love. Take care. Have a great week. See you soon.